filed just the other week. I first met Maria after Ferdinand Marcos was ousted in 1986. That was a hopeful time when journalists were basking in the new freedoms. Since then, the Philippines has lurched from one crisis to another. But through it all, Maria has kept an unflinching and sometimes infuriating optimism. The words hopeful and journalist don't often go together. But that's Maria. Maria was born in the Philippines, migrated with her family to the US, studied molecular biology and theater at Princeton, and then returned to Manila in the 1980s. She's been a reporter, news anchor, and executive for Philippine TV, and at CNN, where she was Manila and Jakarta bureau chief. She's also written 2 books on terrorism in Southeast Asia. In 2012, Maria founded Rappler. Fearless and spunky, Rappler uses the web and social media to reach out to a millennial audience. In 2016, Rodrigo Duterte was elected, promising to wipe out drug-related crime. It will be bloody, he warned. The funeral parlors will be packed. Fish in Manila Bay would feast on the carcasses of criminals. He has kept his promise. Thousands have been killed, many among them the poorest in society. Rappler and Maria stood up to Duterte. They showed how he weaponized the internet, unleashing fake news and troll armies. They exposed police impunity in the war on drugs. They told the truth and so made enemies. Trolls have threatened Maria with rape and death. Today, there is an armed guard standing outside the Rappler office. And when in Manila, Maria carries bail money in her purse in case of arrest. Rappler's reporter has been banned from the presidential palace, but she continues to report critically and Duterte. Others have been cowed by threats, not Rappler and not Maria. The Philippines, despite its problems, used to be the torchbearer for press freedom and openness in Asia. Maria and her team are a shining example of principled resistance to the erosion of democratic norms. They have also shown how a newsroom led and staffed by women can stand up to a misogynist president. Respect for her courage and integrity. She would have found in Maria a kindred spirit. It is a great honor and pleasure to present the first Gwen Eiffel Award to Maria Ressa.
She was my friend. It's been an incredible experience these last few days with here with the other PFA, the awardees. It's an incredible honor to be here tonight, and it also incredibly humbling. Thank you, Committee to Protect Journalists. This comes at a time when Rappler and I need your attention and your support. This is an existential moment for global power structures, turned upside down by technology. When journalists globally are under attack, when power structures are shifting. Our problems in the Philippines are partly caused by your problems here. American social media technology platforms, once empowering, now weaponized against journalists, activists, and citizens. Spreading lies. And a president so much like ours, whose attacks against the press and women give permission to autocrats like ours to unleash the dark side of humanity and extend their already vast powers with impunity, especially in countries where institutions have crumbled. We at Rappler fight impunity on these two fronts, the Philippine government and Facebook, which is essentially our internet. Both seed violence, fear, and lies that poison our democracy. Those lies on social media, seeded on social media, they form the basis of the government's legal cases against us. They were planted and seeded a year before they erupted and the cases were filed. This latest tax evasion case reclassifies Rappler as a dealer in securities. I'm obviously not a stockbroker, right? I would get paid more. Because I'm a journalist, I'm now labeled a criminal and can go to prison for 10 years. With this announced indictment, my government has bent the law to the point of to its breaking point. It has perverted the rule of law. And
the heroes among us, the people that we honor today. So thank you.